Well, hey guys, welcome back to Crosshair Garage. So today, I started doing this yesterday. Didn't think about making a video, but then I realized, hey, it's a short week, Thanksgiving and all, you know. So my friend Rob gave me the world's crustiest, kind of broken, looks like it's been welded on, vise. I'm wanting to set it up to use it on my welding table that I'm doing some fab work on currently. So I'm going to try the, we're going to try and rebuild this. We're going to start out doing the old electrolysis thing. So let's get that going, maybe, possibly. So I let this sucker sit in some mean green overnight, which is when I thought I should make a video about it. But it was a little too late. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's pretty rusty looking is what I'm getting at. So the electrolysis worked really well on the motor. So I don't see why it wouldn't work well on this. I want to try and get these jaws apart here a little bit. See, and it's just slides is the thing. So I'm all over the place here, guys. So doing this electrolysis bath, the baking soda, when the reaction's going on, the little bubbles, they're little hydrogen bubbles. So you don't want to do it inside your house. Try to keep it outside. I can set it up here and I can shut my garage door. Everything will be fine. I don't know where anything went. So again, how I did this was I just took this 12-volt battery. And where did my charger go? Got a little trickle charger somewhere. So I mean, this literally is the cheapest of the cheap when it comes to chargers. This is a just your $7 or whatever it cost. I wouldn't think it cost more than $7. Trickle charger from Hobo Freight. Well, I don't know which side's positive and which side's negative. Okay, there we go. So we're positive here. I'm positive that's positive. So then we're going to take our negative cable, we're going to hook it right to that. We're going to clamp it right onto the vise. I'll get you guys over here. So that's plenty of water. We're over top of the thingamabob, the vise. So this is one of the pieces of metal that we used when we were doing the engine. I'm just going to clean it up. So we're going to hook our positive to this piece of metal. We're going to drop it in here, make sure it's not touching anything. Okay, now let's hook up the positive onto the battery here. Trying to make sure you guys can see everything. Can you see what's going on? Okay, so we haven't plugged the charger in yet. We're going to take some baking soda, which is sodium bicarbonate, and that's going to help the reaction get started. So, this stuff isn't expensive, so I just put a generous amount in there. But what happens is, the theory behind this is positively charged ions in this piece of metal is going to attract the negatively charged ions or rust particles in that and derust it. Just call me Bill Nye or Jeff Nye, the cross-thread mad scientist guy.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Alright, let's go ahead and plug this charger in now. Nothing blew up. That's good. Let's see if we got a red light on our... Where's our little box at? So we do have a red light on our box. So that's good. Now let's try and find the meter, see what kind of stuff we got coming off this. Alright guys, we're going to put this over on DC voltage. So I don't know if you can see that, we're putting out 4.9 volts. Not quite enough. This battery's pretty dead. But as you can see in here, we've already got reaction happening. So we're just going to let that sit and we'll continue to check on it. That's pretty cool how it's starting to, do that reaction thingy, Y'all, oh, there's Bubbles. Y'all want to hang out and watch? We'll put it on time lapse. See what she does. Alright guys, so it's been about 24 hours. Let's see what's going on. Let's check this battery, see how many volts we're putting out, see if it's charging at all or if it's just, I'm sure it's just discharging over there into the water. Yeah, we're still right about 4 volts. Not necessarily ideal, but you know, so I'm sure something happened. Well, look how nasty that water is. I mean, we got rust floating everywhere. Ooh, it's cold too. Dagnab. God, it's cold. It's cold water. Cold water. Wowzers. Yeah, you can clearly see how bad that water is, and that clean piece of metal we stuck in there yesterday is just, it's all scaly. And so I got this metal brush. It's been used, all right. Look at that. It's just pulling all that off there. Yeah. Down here, look. Yeah, so everything's just coming off real nice. So I'm just going to brush this down real quick. And then we're probably going to let it sit overnight. See, and here's the other issue we need to work on with this thing, is it just kind of splashing me in the face with water. I don't know what's going on down here, but we're going to get into all that and figure it out. Maybe we go ahead and pull this out. I don't know. So that may have just need tightened down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this works. That would be my guess. So I don't know. We're going to dig into this. We're going to clean her all up. That piece there is just kind of rocking. Looks like she's missing a bolt. Looks like it's bolts through down here on the bottom, and it looks like that bolt might be missing. Let's see if this thing will come out. And we only got one of these, which is fine. That's perfect for me. Okay. Or maybe I can get another one. Why not? Okay, so there's a hole for that to drop through right there, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, maybe right there. So this thing can definitely be saved. I'm pretty positive it can be saved. We can get her cleaned up and everything's going to be fine with it. I think we need to get this piece nailed in. That's going to solve our wiggling problem. You know our wiggle? Because it wiggles. It don't fold. It just wiggles. It wiggles! Anyway, I'm going to let this stuff dry, and tomorrow we'll hit it with the, man, some of that stuff crusted up on there. But tomorrow we'll hit it with the, what do you call it? The roll lock, but the little flapperdoodle thingy, and then we're going to start getting this thing ready. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll paint this thing up pretty. Who knows? Who knows what we're planning on doing, but we'll do something. I'm going to see real quick, since I got it this far, I'm going to see about getting these jaw clamps off there. Alright, so that turned. That's good. I'm really surprised by that. Kind of slimy, but we just pulled it out of electrolysis water. And I guarantee you these would not have come out this easy if we didn't do that. But that's the good thing about when you have time and it's not a super important project. You know, you get time to do stuff like that. Now don't you fight me after I said all that. After I said all that, I got one that's going to want to fight me. I mean, it turns a little bit and then it catches. I got an answer for you though, mister. Ruh-roh. I don't know where my coil went, but we got the WD handy. Alright, so now we'll just let it burn. Let it burn. Oh, it stopped burning. See if we're having any luck here yet. I might have to take this to the vise to get the bolt out of the vise that we're working on. Well, I'm going to try and soak this down from the back side here, fellas. And just kind of let it sit overnight. I'm going to fill that whole cavity up. Looks like I got it right there. Yep, that should do it. Alright, I'm going to let it sit overnight and we'll come back. Alright guys, girls, he, she, they, them, whatever. Anyway, we're back on this thing, the vise. Obviously, you've been watching this video. After the electrolysis, I was able to get that screw out, got this piece off. So, set that over there. I'm going to start cleaning all this stuff up, and I forget how this goes back together. It was a couple weeks ago when I started this project. Got a little crink in it, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't think that's going to matter much to anything. But, I mean, we could straighten it out, but I don't see a point in it. Get these cleaned up real quick. Alright, so we got to see if we can remember how this goes back together. Now, from what I understand, I think our problem was with this piece here not being bolted into here anymore. And did I have that bolt even? I don't even know if I did. Let's see what I got. Yeah, that fits. Alright. So we got lucky there. So let's get those holes lined up. Okay, let's figure out what size that is. She a 9/16er. So I think before we tighten that up, we need to get this slid in there to make sure that everything is lined up properly. So this collar obviously needs to slip onto somewhere here. So let's take this back apart. Let's figure this out. Like I say, it was a while ago when I took this apart, guys. I don't remember how this thing goes together. Does this slide onto here? Possibly. Does it have something to... Okay, alright, I got it now. So, this drops into here, from what I can tell. This goes through there. Stick her all the way in. Then we need to tighten this screw right here. It's not gonna work. I'll tell you guys, I've been going to this little Husky toolbox a lot. I like it. You know, you got all your different stuff right here. Like, look, that's probably the right size flathead I need right there. So anyway, get that pushed up. If this even makes sense, I don't know that it does. Seems like there would be a hole. Alright guys, it's had plenty of time to dry, I think. Yeah, good enough. Let's get this thing untaped and get it back together. What do you say? So look guys, I know it's kind of a dumb video, but you know, it was something that needed to be done and I just went ahead and recorded it. Obviously, you can see we've got engine stuff going on here, and I explained a little bit about that. We're doing our best we can. Brought old El Chupacabra back in the garage today because it's getting cold outside. I don't know if my tarp is still hanging out on the willies out there. Nope, it's not. It kind of... We just got too much wind, guys. And so, anyway, we'll get on more different, you know, we'll get back to car related stuff as soon as possible, but right now, this is what we got. Sorry, I do apologize, but, you know, it's kind of neat. I like this. You know, it was a free vice.